Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am going to go through my haul this week. I just got back from my LCS, picked up my comics for the week. My backlog of reading is just getting bigger and bigger, so I'm just going to have to find a day to take a day off of work and just sit there and read everything. Up first, from Broadsword Comics, it's Tarot, Witch of the Black Rose. Issue 143, but they did a connecting cover. Not a lot of people read this. I think I'm one of the only ones that get it at my LCS, but pretty interesting storyline. I need to go back and get more of the past issues. I don't know what point, but they have gotten more adult with their content in the inside. And then I just did a video about this. It's going to be coming out, but I've got some Coffin Comics. Not a huge fan of Lady Death. I have a few convention covers. I've tried to read it, but my LCS gets it in so infrequently that it'll be like a two series arc. I'll get one and then I won't have anything, and then a couple months later another one comes out and I don't know if it's a continuation, and a lot of times it's not. But the other comic that came out was La Muerta. I've read this one since it first came out. I really like the premise, but again, they come in so frequently that I am missing issues. But I do like the story. I do like the character. Artwork's really cool. And, you know, the publisher, creator is a local guy here in Arizona. And then this just got thrown in. The Harley Quinn variant. To be honest, I thought I put it back on the table because I'm not really reading Harley Quinn anymore. Not a fan of the interior artwork on this run. But some of the covers do jump out to me. But yeah, I didn't realize it was in my stack. But I'm not complaining. I do like the cover. And then the return from Dren under Blood Red Moon. It's been a while since I read the last one. I need to go back and make sure that I haven't skipped one. I believe I have 1 through 5. But it's been a while since the last one came out, so I need to double check to make sure I didn't miss number 5, but I'm pretty sure I have it. Now, this is a story where the aliens have taken over the world, and the vampires and werewolves are fighting for survival. Now, I told myself, you know, I'm not going to censor any of these covers anymore unless they're extremely graphic, but they do have the variant naughty cover. I mean, if people can't handle cartoon boobs, then, you know, that's their problem. I'm tired of putting blue tape on things. Then from Image, Duke, number 4. Again, all part of the Energon universe. Interesting to see where the story goes on this. And then one that I'm looking forward to, I've had some people kind of knocking it as not as good, but the kind of follow-up to Stray Dogs, Feral. This one involves cats, and apparently there's rabies or zombies or something going on, so it's not exactly like Stray Dogs. If you haven't read Stray Dogs and you get a chance to, highly recommend it. I love the story. I love the premise. Real quick about it, a group of dogs are at a house, and basically the owner is a serial killer, so he kills young women and takes their dogs. That's how he meets the women, through dog parks. So really good story, really solid story. So I'm hoping this sticks to how good the Stray Dogs was. I'm hoping that you know, this one can follow through as well. But I did love the variant movie covers, and of course they started to do it with this one as well. I'm a horror fan. I should know this. I believe Dawn of the Dead possibly Day of the Dead tribute. And then they gave me the 1 in 25 variant. The number ones, I do try to get the 1 in 25s or the higher ups, unless it's an artist I really like, and then I will try to get those if I can. But I have noticed on some series, like the first issue is really big. It's really popular as far as the variants, and then as they progress, the variants aren't holding their value. And then Philadelphia, number 34. I don't know. I'm liking the story, but at the same time, I'm feeling like it's dragging on a little bit. I was more a fan before they brought in the other Image characters like Spawn and Savage Dragon. Spawn showed up, and then immediately the next issue, Savage Dragon showed up. I don't read Spawn or Savage Dragon. I've been tempted to, but I've got so many other things to read that, again, I just feel like they're unnecessary being plopped in the middle of Philadelphia, other than, they're combining all their universes. So at some point I may stop reading it. And then from Image, the Six Fingers. If you're not familiar with this one, there's two series that are running parallel. One from the detective's point of view, which I believe is the One Hand, and then this is the Six Fingers. This is from the killer's point of view, if I remember right. One that I am really liking from Mad Cave, Charred Remains. It's this is issue 4. Again, basically a little girl in a house fire sees a figure walking through that's engulfed in flames, starting them, and she's been trying to track it as she turns into an adult. I'm hoping there's a few more issues in it. Some of these ones that I get that I really like just seem to end really quick after 4 or 5 issues. And some of the ones that I'm not a huge fan of, but I'm curious to see how it ends, seem to go on forever. And then into Marvel, Jackpot and Black Cat. There was a variant everybody was on about, and my LCS still had it. They called it the trading card variant. Incredible Hulk number 10. I believed out of the issues that I had, I liked the variant better. And then Predator, The Last Hunt. Again, I'm the way the Marvel's done the Predator, the last couple series have all been revolving around the main character, and she's basically grown up and aged. So they've really jumped the timeline for this character over the last year. From teenager to adult into an older lady, not older lady, but older hunting predators to avenge her family. And then Obi-Wan Kenobi, issue number 6. Again, Star Wars fan, follows along the Kenobi show. Another one everybody was on about, Ultimate Spider-Man number 3. I believe this is the A cover. My LCS still had a lot of these left, so I don't know if if it's losing its hype or they're just ordering a lot to meet demand. But they did still have a lot left. Same with issue number 2. And then from Oni, which the last I got a couple of titles from Oni that are really knocking out of the park for me, and this is one, Invasive. Deals with surgery addiction. A doctor that's willing to perform unnecessary surgeries because the people are, addicted to it. But then he takes it a step further. So again, very different, very unique. A storyline like that I haven't read anywhere before. Then from Vault, The Nasty, issue 8. This might be the last one. There might be another one. I know they're coming to a head. These people are making their own horror movie to screen at a horror convention, and the guy's imaginary friend does end up coming to life. So it's a really unique read. Again, it's one of those stories that I can't say I've ever really seen done before. People can argue it's like the old horror movie Waxworks. Well, it's not, because he's an imaginary friend that comes to life. He's not a wax figure or anything like that. And anybody he kills comes back to life. Grim Fairy Tales, Zenescope, issue 82. Again, the last couple I've read, I won't say lackluster, but just very kind of repetitive. I got that loyalty to them that I've been there for a long time with them, that I don't want to give them up, but it may be time. I know I was saying that the last several videos. Every time I get some, I do have some of my favorite titles that I like, and I'm curious where some of the story arcs are going. They're still kind of got the Cthulhu myth going, so I'm kind of waiting for that to wrap up, and then I may just stop buying them. I did a video. I have an upcoming video with some of the chase covers that I've had over the years, and it's the price on some of these comic books is just getting out of hand. I mean, they charge $100 for their Z-rated special ones, and it just seems very very high. They're it used to be 32 pages of content for $3.99. Now it's 22 pages. So their page counts dropped, and the prices remain the same. Some of the other ones, they'll do 36, 48 pages, and that's up to $8. So they're one of the more expensive ones out there. But I mean, the artwork on the covers is phenomenal. 9 times out of 10, a lot of them are cover buys. I scan through the stack to see what covers I want, because there's so many cool covers. And then there's Holmes and Houdini. They've introduced a descendant of Sherlock Holmes and the descendant of Harry Houdini. They are on a mystery. I believe this might be the third and final of this series. And then Van Helsing, Vampire Hunter, number 3 in this set. Again, with Zenescope, a lot of them are I wouldn't say one-shots, but there's no little series on a lot of them. Sometimes there's 1 or 2, but each comic seems to have its own individual title. And then last magazine-sized was Somna. They didn't have the adult Tula Loti version at my LCS. I think they were out of it. Again, I do love the story. It's a set like in Pilgrim Times. There's a lady that's being seduced by the devil, and it's again, it's kind of right at my alley with the horror and everything like that. So and then and that was it for my haul. They threw this into my bag. I don't know if anybody's in the Arizona area, but April 21st, 2024, they are having what they call Old Man Con. It is strictly, a lot of comic vendors are going to be there. I went onto the website. There's about 10 comic vendors in the small area. I am thinking about the Phoenix Comic Con. They call it Fan Fusion now. That's in May, the end of May. Used to like going to it, but it's, again, very expensive. Stuff's overpriced. I know I could get up on my soapbox like everybody else does and talk about the cons. I go mainly for the indies. There's artists that I like to meet. This year, Simon Bisley's going to be there. I've never met him before. So I'm on the fence about going. I haven't gone the last couple of years just because I don't want to spend the money. But, you know, like I said, the issues that I want are out of my price range. So I'd rather go to this and, you know, fill a short box with fillers out of the dollar bins than anything else. So, like I said, if anybody's planning a trip to Arizona around that time, this is going to be happening. And yeah, I think that's it for this video, and we will see you in the next one. As always, comment below if you picked up any of these and what you guys are reading at the moment. See you in the next one.